In this video, we'll look at corner cabinets. On the screen are several different shaped corner cabinets, one with a Lazy Susan and a blind corner cabinet. Let's start with placing a base cabinet. To place a corner cabinet with the base cabinet tool, when you come into a room and you slide along the wall, you'll see a ghost outline. When you reach the corner of the room, you'll see the ghost outline change to the shape of a corner cabinet. At this point, you can left-click and the program will automatically place the corner cabinet. It works the exact same way in a floor plan view. With the base cabinet tool, come in, slide along the wall. When you reach the corner and the ghost outline changes to a corner cabinet, simply left-click to place the cabinet. I'll press Escape to get out of cabinet mode and double-click to open up this cabinet and make a few changes. On the General panel, you'll notice that the type for the cabinet is a corner style cabinet. There are several other types that you can choose from. Currently, this cabinet is set to a corner cabinet. Toward the bottom of the dialog is the option to remove the diagonal door. You can rotate in the preview panel and see by removing that it becomes a pie-shaped cabinet. There is an option to add a Lazy Susan into the cabinet, and when I close the dialog, you'll see the label Update, and again press the Escape key to get out of selection mode, and in this case the cabinet label is obscured by the wall cabinet above. If you click on the cabinet and you zoom in a little bit closer, there's a little move handle right in this area, as well as a rotate handle. You can move this and adjust it. Wall cabinets work identical to base cabinets. With the wall cabinet tool, I'll come over into the room. As you slide into the corner, you get the ghost outline, left click to then place that corner cabinet. As I open up the cabinet, again the cabinet style is labeled as a corner type, and at the bottom are the same controls for a diagonal door or a Lazy Susan. Also, if you have a diagonal door, you can easily shape this cabinet. I can come up to the bow depth and I'm going to put in a value of -3. You'll see that it's created the shape, and then you close the dialog and then you can see the changes to the cabinet. If you want to manually create a corner cabinet, I'll place a base cabinet in the middle of the room and then double click to open it up. On the cabinet type, you can choose the corner cabinet. At this point, the program is going to give you a message that the width must be greater than its depth. In this case, I'll go ahead and change the width of the cabinet to be 36 inches and then change the type back to a corner cabinet. You can see that it's now created the corner cabinet, and then you can easily move it into the corner of the room. To insert a Lazy Susan into the cabinet, the first thing I will do is mark that it's a Lazy Susan, and then click on the front of the cabinet for the door. You'll notice that it's highlighted the Auto Right Door Face Item type, and then I'm going to come down underneath the face item and click on Specify the Shelves. What I want to do for the shelves is replace them with a Lazy Susan object from one of the manufacturers. To do that, I'm going to come over into the shelves, mark that it's a manual shelf, reduce the number to 1. You see the preview over here where the shelf is split equally. I'm going to change the spacing and set that at the very bottom of the cabinet box. Then I'm going to come up into the library and I'm going to choose one of the Lazy Susan objects that will fit into the cabinet. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at this in the 3D view. Then I'll go ahead and toggle my view to the Glasshouse view so we can see inside the cabinet. You can see the Lazy Susan is placed inside there. You can also select the cabinet, and there is an option to open the cabinet doors, and then you can see into the cabinet and specifically where the Lazy Susan is. Let me switch the view back to the standard view. Corner cabinets can further be shaped. In the plan view, as I select the edge of the cabinet, I can extend it out as needed. Let me shift gears and talk a little bit about creating a blind corner cabinet. When you place a blind corner cabinet, the program will help you do it automatically. I'm going to take a base cabinet, slide it against the wall, and then I'm going to resize this to 48 inches. Then with another base cabinet, I'm going to click a cabinet against the other wall. You're going to notice that it became a blind corner cabinet. If I open up this automatic blind corner cabinet, on the front, sides, and back panel, you'll see a preview of what this blind corner cabinet looks like. Since this is an automatically generated blind corner cabinet from the program, I really can't specify the information about the face item. If you're a kitchen and bath designer and you want the detail to control your blind corner cabinet, let me show you the steps that I would follow to create a specific blind corner cabinet. I'm going to go ahead and remove both of these cabinets. And the first thing I'm going to do is go up into my default settings. It's the little wrench indicator for defaults. Underneath the cabinet category for general cabinet is the setting to create automatic blind corner cabinets. Along with automatic fillers, automatic blind corner cabinets will not show up in your cabinet schedule. The benefit of creating your own specific blind corner cabinet is exact control over the cabinet's design and what will show up in your cabinet schedule. I'm going to turn this off so the program will not create an automatic blind corner cabinet for me. Now when I place a base cabinet against the wall, resize this to 48 inches, and place another base cabinet on the opposing wall, and then bump that cabinet next to the other cabinet, notice that it does not become a blind corner cabinet. To make this back corner cabinet a blind corner, double click on it. On the panel for front, sides, and back, notice that I have the face items, a couple of separations, and an auto right door. For the vertical parent layout, I'm going to come down and use the split vertical. This creates two identical face items, and then I'm going to come over onto the layout vertical, the second one. I'm going to change this item type to a blank area. Then on the upper vertical layout, I'm going to change the width of this to be 21 inches. So you can now see that face item has been adjusted. For the blind corner, you may decide to change the blank area to an opening. Then I would also change the vertical separation to be a 2-inch blank area. And you can make any other changes in here for being very specific about your blind corner cabinet. The other thing I will typically do is go into the label panel and change this from an automatic label to specify the label, and I will come in and just call it a blind corner base 48. And then finally change this face item from a right door to a left door, and then that way there's no competing interference when that door opens. That wraps up corner cabinets. To learn more, see the built-in help or our other videos. Thanks for watching.